That's a good point that I don't have that issue with, but that's a good unique avatar issue. I think everything you're doing is pretty spot on. I would likely, like you had said, recognize that issue like on the onboarding call or whatever, and then give them the tools they need to handle it. And then maybe some kind of check-in process within like whenever they typically will start to have that resistance, some check-in process, whether it's manual or on a call with somebody. I think that would be powerful as well. Funny enough, I do think that quality assurance, well, I shouldn't say quality assurance, quality control, getting feedback from clients is a huge perceived value in my opinion. Like they want to know that you care and that you're collecting their feedback. And there's probably, we haven't run the numbers, but there is absolutely a correlation with identifying a client early enough on that's having an issue and being able to turn that person around and completing their payments versus not saying anything and then they go delinquent and then you're never able to complete that payment. But like I said before, you don't want to do it like the first day, right? They need to have enough data, but the separate points, like right now, I think the goal is to get 2 data points, 2 NPS surveys from them in the first 30 days. And I feel like that's a really strong, and we're shooting for an 8 or above, I think, but I think that's a really strong original indicator. And this is including trial clients that aren't even full clients yet. I think that's a really strong early indicator. And I don't have the data yet, but by the end of the year, we'll be able to say clients that have an NPS score of 8 or higher have this percentage likelihood of completing all of their payments, a higher likelihood of completing all the payments, and also maybe even of referring additional clients, because that's what Net Promoter Score is. How likely are you to refer this business to another friend? So what if I found out, as like a great little tie-in for everything we said here, what if I found out that if I had an NPS score of 9 or higher, the client's lifetime gross profit was 30% more because they completed more payments and they brought in a clients with them. They referred a client, which either you could see as lowering cost per acquisition or increasing LTGP, either way. That would be fantastic, right? So it's okay, let's get everybody to a 9. But then also, what if I reverse engineer who were the types of clients that were the 9s as well? What were the characteristics? And then I rebuilt that into the marketing and sales process to attract more of those people, right? So I'm making the entire system smoother and attracting the right people.